Howdy all and welcome back to the channel. So obviously, thanks to everybody and all my new subscribers. It's great to have you here, and I will be doing a giveaway when I hit 10,000 subscribers. So all the sharing and liking and comments is greatly appreciated, and you know my channel's grown, so I'm really happy. And well, anyway, last night we had the PlayStation 5 event, and they started off with the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, which, yeah, I mean, looked absolutely out of this world. However, some of the bits and pieces that I took away from this was they announced that this and Horizon Forbidden West are actually going to be on the PlayStation 4 as well as the 5, and they're now building them as cross-generation games. Now, there's been an awful lot of stuff online saying, oh, they're building certain parts from the ground up purely for the PS5 and this, that and the other, but like, there's no escaping the fact that cross-generation games are held back by the previous platform. There's no way you can get around that at all. It's just a matter of fact as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, I mean, the game was awesome, and it's going to be just as good as I expected it to be, and same with Horizon Forbidden West. But yeah, it's a bit of a backwards way round of looking at next generation when they used this game as their #1 front and point game in the July event, and then 3 months later they're saying, but that's a cross-platform or cross-generation game. Bit of a okay, but I mean, the game does look amazing, and obviously I expected it to run absolutely seamlessly on the PS5, but yeah, I mean, other than that, yeah, it's great. It looks absolutely awesome, and the combat looks even better with obviously Miles Morales' new moves and all of the other different areas that you'll be exploring that they've added into the game. And obviously there's going to be the fully upgraded PS5 version of the original Spider-Man game as well, so that'll be awesome to play through as well. So I am looking forward to this. Anyway, furthermore, they continued on with the show with a short tease for Final Fantasy 16, which again does look pretty cool, but like, they messed up on it, because at one point they're saying it's coming to PC, but it's not coming to PC. It is literally PlayStation 5 only. The game looks absolutely awesome, I must admit. I've always loved Final Fantasy games ever since I was young, and yeah, I mean, the fact that they've got 100% exclusive rights for Final Fantasy 16, like, how the hell? That's amazing. It's so good. And the game just looks like an extension and furthermore of Final Fantasy 15, really. But yeah, it's a great looking game, ridiculously good graphics, and this is a next generation PlayStation 5 exclusive game only. They're not putting this to PlayStation 4. So this is literally going to PS5 only. And yeah, I mean, you can tell, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it looks absolutely awesome, and I was very impressed with this overall. And the light and the dynamic lighting and everything just looks pretty breathtaking, I must admit. And I mean, Square was always a company that was directly in relation with Sony for the PlayStation ever since the early days when Final Fantasy VII went to the PS1 and not to the N64. And maybe this is a realm of game where Square are thinking, well, the PlayStation 5 is better technology for us to work with, and so they've just hooked up with Sony again for Final Fantasies, probably now, indefinitely maybe. Probably again after ridiculously good sales for Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'd have thought. Well, anyway, something I did want to highlight is all those rumours about Harry Potter, the full RPG game for Harry Potter, were all true. And yeah, there's a massive, huge open world RPG game based in Hogwarts and Harry Potter land, and the graphics do look awesome again. Like, look at that, that just looks awesome. I was impressed with this. I mean, I've not played a Harry Potter game since PS3, early PS3 days, I think, and this does look awesome. So, I mean, there's probably a lot of people around that are going to really enjoy playing this, and although I'm not a Potterhead, as they call them, I think, yeah, I mean, I was pretty impressed with this, and it's one of them games where you just think, oh, I could play it probably at some point, but they went on to Oddworld Soulstorm. Now, Oddworld Soulstorm is actually a reimagining and rebuilding of Abe's Exodus off the PS1, and it is just one of those games where I know I'm going to love it, because I enjoyed the first game on the PS1. It was one of the first games I ever played on my PS1, and I remember picking up Exodus as well. And then obviously a few years back we had the new and tasty remake of Abe's Odyssey, and this is basically a massive reimagining of Abe's Exodus. And yeah, I mean, there's not a lot more to say other than it's awesome. Pretty much, that's about all you can really say. It's awesome. So then further on into the show, they went on to Demon Souls, which I need to level with people. I've actually never played Demon Souls. So Demon Souls is currently my number one game that I'm probably looking out for on the PS5, because the only game really like these Souls games I've really played is Sekiro, and I found it very, very difficult. And yeah, I mean, to me, they're always so hard that you're doing one boss battle for 3 hours, and I sometimes don't find that enjoyable. But I never played this on the PS3, and it just looks absolutely insane. Like, the combat, the melee, everything looks absolutely amazing. So I will be picking up Demon Souls when it comes out. This is a launch game as well. This is a day one launch game for the console, and it is fully PS5 only again. It's not cross-generation, and it's not going to PC. There was an accident on the stream game where they said, oh, it's going to PC, and it's not going to PC. Like, I don't know how they got that wrong. It was like, what are you doing? But yeah, this is Demon Souls, and yeah, I mean, it looked absolutely awesome again. Like, I couldn't believe it, really. So anyway, after some Demon Souls, they went into possibly the biggest thing in the whole entire event, which was the absolute insane value for money. That is PlayStation Plus Collection. Now, this thing is absolutely insane. This is like a PlayStation care package for if you missed a generation. So say for instance you just left the PS3 and you're going to go to PS5 and you missed all the games. They're giving you an absolute massive array of generation defining amazing PlayStation 4 games in with PlayStation Plus. You can currently find PlayStation Plus for about £5 a month in the UK. So, you know, if you could blitz through games at the speed of light, you could play all these 10 games or whatever it is in a month for £5. Like, it is insane value, and I can't believe it, really. I really can't. It's absolutely incredible. Like, it's basically a care package. Welcome to PlayStation. Here, have 10 of the most amazing games ever made, and play them all you like. Like, how on earth they can do, I don't know, but it's amazing. It really is. And I mean, all of these games are all getting PlayStation 5 boost mode as well, so they're all going to run better and have better features and absolutely everything. and it's not even just PlayStation, like first-party studio games. And there's Final Fantasy 15 in there. There's Persona 5 in there. There's Mortal Kombat in there. There's all sorts of stuff. Battlefield, Monster Hunter, like Batman, Until Dawn, Resident Evil 7. I mean, it's insane. I actually popped on eBay and looked at how much these games would all cost you to buy if you was just to buy them at the cheapest price possible, second hand, and you're looking at about £100. Easy. I think I found a few other ones that looked a bit better condition, so I messed around a little bit, but yeah, you're looking at over £100, which is absolutely out of this world as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, furthermore, later on in the show, the big event was, apart from them obviously dropping the price, was the thing I predicted was going to happen all along, and that was they revealed God of War 2, which, wow, if you wanted a reason for a console next year to absolutely blow the competition out of the water, this will be it. And it almost certainly looks like it's coming before Halo Infinite. So if they weren't just banging it out the park already, they've just completely, it was home run after home run, and then they did this, and it's like, whoa. But I mean, the biggest couple of disappointments for myself from the show was Horizon Forbidden West and Spider-Man Miles Morales are both going to PS4, so they're cross-platform, so they're going to be held back. And after they announced the console pricing and when pre-orders were going up and when they'd be released, like, I was really annoyed because me in the UK and other people in Europe have got to wait an extra week to the rest of the world, and that's a pain in the bum. And then not only that, I hadn't even realised myself, but I popped on game.co.uk and randomly they were taking pre-orders. I was like, right, you blatantly told us you'd let us know when pre-orders were happening, yet I can order one now, so I did. But then it turns out Germany, Amazon was out of stock, and loads of places all over the place was out of stock. GameStop in America, their website got DDoS because so many people were hitting the thing, and the whole entire pre-order system was completely shifted by retailers, basically, because they weren't prepared for such a plethora of people trying to order the system, and it melted the internet, and it was just a bit of a mess, really. But I suppose when it's a hot item that people want to buy so much, like, I suppose there's not a lot you can do about it, it's just what it is. But it just did not go anywhere as smoothly as it should have, and that was a bit of a disappointment. So overall, like, the event was awesome and I really enjoyed it, but those couple of little points about, they say, you know, generations matter, but two of the big games are now going to PS4. What's that about, Kevin? And the pre-order miss, but I think that's retailers' fault, really, not Sony's. So all in all, I was quite happy with the show. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and as I've said, I shall be doing a giveaway at 10,000 subscribers, so please help share the channel around, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good evening. Bye.